Hey, a big hello to everybody. As it's getting close to Christmas time, I thought of a Christmas song here that probably not too many of you have heard. This is a song we put on an all Christmas CD with EMG Records with some other various artists. A song written by myself, Glenn Duncan, and Sean Camp. It's not necessarily a happy Christmas song, but it puts you in the mind of a young boy back in the 20s or 30s, and this is his letter to Santa Claus. So it's called Dear Santa, Don't Forget About Us Now. Dear Santa, we've moved back to the mountains. We're tired of living in that big old town. So you won't have to guess, I'm sending my address. So on Christmas Eve, you'll know where I'll be found. Our old cabin sits way back up in the holler, but you can land your sleigh up on the ridge. Just a short ways down the hill, you go right past Grandpa's still, where there's a jug or two, so sip yourself a smidge. I'll be sure to leave your cookies on the table and a glass of something cold from our milk cow. So you bring lots of toys for all us girls and boys. Oh Santa, don't forget about us now. My daddy got laid off down at the factory. Now he's working in the dark coal mines. Mommy holds him tight when he coughs late at night. But Daddy says we're gonna be just fine. We've already hung up all our stockings, strung up popcorn on the Christmas tree. Sister told me, don't you get your hopes up. There's lots of folks worse off than you and me. So I'm writing you this letter and I'm asking, I know you'll make my wish come true somehow. Please, Santa, if you could, just make our Christmas good. Oh, Santa, don't forget about us now. Oh, Santa, please, Santa, don't forget about us now. Merry Christmas. Hello to everybody. Here's a song that I wrote about 25 years ago that probably not anybody has heard. Maybe just a few local people around here. This is not necessarily a Christmas song, but in my mind it always has been, because at Christmas we celebrate the birth of Jesus. Because without the birth, we couldn't have had Jesus die on the cross, and we couldn't have the resurrection, and we couldn't have him come back for us someday. So here's a song called Talk of the Town. Years ago, in a small town far away from here, a child was born in a manger. His story you will hear. People came from far and near, and the stars shone all around. This child they called Jesus was the talk of the town. Years they passed, and the news it spread about this man from Galilee. He caused the lame to walk again. He made a blind man see. Everywhere he traveled, great crowds gathered round to see this man called Jesus, the talk of the town. The stories told, they led him up a hill called Calvary, where an angry mob, they cursed him and nailed him to that tree. Death was surely present, but it couldn't hold him down. And once again, this man called Jesus was the talk of the town. Now in this modern world we live in, with the troubled times we see, it's easy to forget the man and what this season means. I think we all would be ashamed if we took a look around. Is the man we call Jesus the talk of the town? Tomorrow when you go out to work or school or play, don't forget our Savior when you choose your way. Don't you think it's time that we spread the news around and make this man called Jesus the talk of the town? This Christmas, let's make him the talk of our town. Merry Christmas.